Confidence. You'll need it. Without confidence, you are nothing. Like, you become a useless person if you don't have confidence. Like, I mean, you're in a world where people live up to themselves, respect themselves, and you're out there literally as a weak animal against strong opponents. Where's the confidence at? And also, please remind you, and please, when you do something, make sure you do it with the correct facial expression. Like, if you tell me that you're happy, I don't want to see you having that face of as if you're angry. Please don't. It looks much more weirder than that. Those are the words that my drama teacher once told me years ago. And to be honest, she is the reason as to why I have confidence till this day. To those that know me in general, they know how I am, they know how I behave. The way I behave, sometimes I give off that vibe of confidence as if I can do anything, or sometimes when I do something, I do it with no zero hesitation sometimes. It's because of her, and it's because of her because she gave me confidence. And I really thank her for that. And let me tell you, how did I get my confidence? The story takes place when I was in the seventh grade. During this time, we were introduced to different type of new subjects. Subjects like technology, natural science, geography, history. Wait, but before I get lost in the story, does anyone remember when maths was so easy? Back then, it was just pure numbers. Until the moment when they had to add alphabets. Bro, I'm so tired of figuring out what is X. What is X? I'm even hating this equation. X equals L times MB. Bro, I hate when math started putting alphabets on it. Anywho, in one of those new subjects, we also got introduced to a subject called CA, also known as Creative Arts. In this subject, we had to focus only on four things: drama, visuals, music, and dance. In that subject, a teacher was allowed to choose two things that they wanted to do. For example, if a teacher wanted to do drama and visual, they would leave out music and dance. This is also a problem. Not everyone could do the same thing because different schools were doing different things, which means some teachers were usually doing either visual or music. They would leave out drama and dance. So back then, finding someone who does the same subject as you, doing the same things as you, was so rare. I don't even know if it's still happening to this day, because back then it was rare to find even someone who was doing the things that I did. So of course, our teacher ended up choosing drama and visual. Sure, we did not mind of it. Of course, this was also during the time when I was still shy, so I was not opening up. I didn't have confidence in myself. I was still just a baby in a shell. I was not nurtured. I was still scared of the real world. I was scared to stand up for myself. Yeah, back then. Then, sure, the subject itself, creative arts, was not as bad as it was. Sure, I only hate one part of it. It was only visuals, because in visuals, I hate drawing. Like, I know that it sucks for me because I have so many ideas, but the thing is, I don't know how to draw them properly. Like, you don't know when every time when I hear a person that literally knows how to draw and they say that, and I'll be like, hey, bro, you're good at drawing. Yeah, I know. But it's kind of boring.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I look at them and I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, you heard me. It's boring. I mean, how is it boring? Bro, you have something that I need. I wish I knew how to draw. Do you know the countless hours, the many ideas that I have? If I knew how to draw, it would have been easy. But of course, I don't know how to draw. Like, some people like that, when they tell me that something like this is boring, they always piss me off, because why are you saying that this is boring? Accept your talent. Some of us don't have what you have. Of course, this is kind of like the same thing as how a YouTuber would say that a successful one and be like, yeah, YouTube is kind of boring. And I'm like, I'm literally in the down below. Like, my subscriber account is only 2, which I actually do appreciate it. And my view count, 106 views. I actually do appreciate that. But when a famous YouTuber says that, yo, it's boring being a YouTuber, I'm like, yo, bro, you are famous as F. Like, I wish I was you. But people like that always tend to piss me off. But of course, let's just fast forward. It's been 2 months now since we've been doing creative arts. I mean, the subject itself was much more easier. Drama class for me was easier. I mean, practicing the most basic stuff, like facial expression, muscle movement, what you have to do when you're on stage, the tone, the voice, all that BS. Until one day, maybe it was a Friday, we were all chilling in a theater room. Until our teacher showed up on the stage and she was like, "Okay, everybody, okay. Today you guys are gonna act today." Bruh, the moment she said we all gonna act, we all looked at her and we were like, "Wait, what? Are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, you guys are gonna act the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs." Sure, we read the story in class, but she wants us to perform it from start to finish. The moment we were told that we have to play that role from scratch, for us, some of us, we were already planning on checking out. Like, I was scared at the time. I was shaking. Some people were sweating. Some people were looking at the door to see if they can make it in time. Like they would say the next. Now, let me just put the clip and you understand what I mean by this. Anywho, anywho, we were all scared because this is our first time actually having to act. I mean, we only done basic stuff all together, but now we have to stand in the front and act in front of everybody else. But it was torture. But of course, our teacher looked at us. She literally like looked at the whole surrounding. She was like, okay. And that's when she said those words. And I know that when she said those words, she also said a joke just to like lighten the mood. We all laughed and relaxed and like, yeah, we're not gonna chicken out. We're not gonna chicken out. But for me, I was like, okay, cool. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. And so we had to do the whole group thing. For me, I had to go team up with my good friends, Momo, DJ, Pink Lips, and the rest. Those who know who those three I mentioned, watch the previous video. The girl that I had a crush on, yeah, go watch that one, and then you'll understand who those guys are to me. Anyways, so I teamed up with them with some other guys. Of course, we all sat down and watched all our classmates perform. And to be honest with you, it was a blast seeing people perform. I mean, you'll never get the chance to see the most buffest, scariest guy in class act as a sheep. Do you know how funny that was when we saw him act as a sheep? Bro, that was so funny to this day. I still remember him even doing the whole scene as a helpless sheep. We all laughed at him because it was so funny. So before it was our turn, we all, right before it was our turn, we all just sat down until we heard one of our members who was supposed to play the Big Bad Wolf. He said, "Yeah, guys, I'm changing my role. I want to be a sheep." We all stopped, looked at him, and we're like, "What are we gonna do now?" So of course we're all trying to decide who's gonna play the role, until we had like 3 people who really wanted to play the role. So one of my group members were all talking. Me on the other hand, I did not say a word. I told myself, you know what? I'm good at my role. I want to play as a sheep. I'm good. I don't want a spotlight. Right before I was okay with my decision, the words that my teacher said started to come up on my mind. They popped up and they were like, bing. And I was like, wait, am I okay with this? Am I okay being a side character? Like, I don't have the spotlight. Like, sure, I gave everyone the spotlight, but now it's my time to shine. I gave everybody the spotlight long enough. Now let me shine. I want it now. Time for me to shine. No one else is gonna take that opportunity away from me. Right before they were about to say yes to who's gonna play the role, I said, "Let me play the role." They all looked at me and they were like, "Are you serious about it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm serious. I got this. Don't worry, I got you guys." Right before everyone was about to agree, one guy was like, Nah, don't worry, fam. You better sit down. Let the big boys handle it." And what I said next made it much more cooler, I guess, in my mind at the time. Let me guys give you more context. This is 2019. Remember It Chapter 2, right? That movie that came out where you all figured out that the clown was Pennywise. At the time, I didn't know how to use Pennywise's voice. What I said to him was, "Do you know how to talk like Pennywise?" "What exactly?" "The freak down. I got this." And of course, And of course, when we all got there, sure, I was shaking. I didn't done the Pennywise voice, which blew the whole crowd away. Like, sure, I was acting, sure, I was messing up my lines here and there, but I managed to maintain the whole scene from start to finish. And thank you to everyone that helped me, the crew members, my team, the teachers, all the support. And from that day onwards, ever since that play, I became the star, or aka the ace of drama class, because whenever we perform drama class, everyone used to pick me because they know that if you pick me, we'll kill the role altogether. And because of her, I had confidence from the 7th grade all till now. And because of her, my drama teacher, I really have to thank her because she was the reason as to why I have confidence till this day. I mean, I still feel bad that I never said the words thank you to you before I have to leave and go to high school. Till this day, I really want to see her again and say thank you for everything that you've done for me. You know, as a student, I know that we all hate school in general. But sometimes school is actually pretty much of a good thing because you have teachers that will help you to overcome what you never thought that you would overcome. For me, my drama teacher helped me to have confidence. And also, no matter where I'm at, I will always honor her. Thank you, Mrs. Smith, for everything that you've done for me. And I hope that you continue to teach everyone the same way that's how you teach us years ago. Thank you for everything. And I think that the video will motivate or inspire for some people to just go to your teacher and thank them for everything that they helped you. Even though it's the smallest thing, but they helped you out a lot. Thanks for everything. And that being said, that's it for the video. If you like this type of video, make sure to smack that like button in the face, hit subscribe, turn on post notification when the boy is uploading. And as always, Dosa out. Take care, everybody.